Good morning, this is Dilyan from gsmExchange, broadcasting live from CeBIT 2013. I'm here in the booth of company LFE from US with Sonny Manwani. Hello Sonny, how are you?
Hello Dylan, how are you?
You okay?
Yes.
Very well. That's. I know it's a bit early. I know the exhibition is very exhausting experience. How has it been so far for you?
It's been good. This is our first time exhibiting in CeBIT, so it's a little bit more than we expected.
A little bit more, in a good way.
Yes.
Okay, tell us a bit more. What is your experience? Do you meet a lot of companies that you know, or encounter a new contacts? Well, what's the experience so far?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people that we know since we've been in the industry in the U.S. for a while, and we've also seen some new contacts we're getting here.
Very good. That's what you're here for.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, tell us a bit more about your company. When did you start? When did it all start? What exactly do you do?
We started in the wireless industry about 7-8 years back, but mainly our business was in the U.S. to Latin America. And now recently, within the last 1-2 years, we've been expanding more to the rest of the world.
What drove that interest towards the rest of the world? You were looking to diversify your portfolio of brands, contacts?
Yes, exactly. I mean, diversify, what we do, everything. So.
What kind of stock do you concentrate on? What's your specialty?
We concentrate on both new product and used product.
Okay. Tell us a bit more about.
Like Apple product, Samsung, BlackBerry, the major top-rated devices that are in the market.
Okay, and by used, where is the market? By used, that's used phones, right? Not refurbished.
Used product typically goes to the companies that refurbish, and that's there's a lot of countries that they cannot afford the new one, so they're buying the refurbished product, but it's original, same thing like an Apple, BlackBerry, whatever it is.
Very good. It's good that you touched on that because it's a niche market, but it's been ever so growing. And from your perspective, from your experience, what are the best markets for let's say used and refurbished phones? We hear that Latin America, Africa is still good, but any other?
I mean, Latin America is still good. Africa, we're barely touching on it. And basically nowadays any market can buy it because it's so affordable. That's what all the markets are expanding to, that because brand new product, there's so little margins nowadays. There's so many players. So.
And the used phones, from what we know and what we hear, is that the margin is stable because the life cycle of the phone is gone already. So basically, there's no fluctuation.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And let's say, do you concentrate now on Europe, Dubai, or okay, tell us a bit more, let's say, for Latin America, because that's been a market, it's been a big interest towards Latin America lately. What's the specificity of this market?
Latin America, it's typically always up and down. Mexico and Brazil are the main countries, and there's also other little countries in the middle. But it's like a stock market. It's up and down. Sometimes there's a lot of demand, sometimes there's less demand. But I mean, it's hanging in there, and I believe it's getting stronger.
It is because they have the bigger, higher spending power at the moment. That's why they're getting into the.
They're getting more people are in middle class now.
Okay. Why do you think the demand is so unstable? Is it or volatile? Is it because the currencies, the local currencies, are so much fluctuating, or?
Yeah, there's a lot of factors. The currency, especially, they have a lot of holidays as well. So when they're on holiday, they don't work. Sometimes in a month.
That's the first time we hear that. So holidays are a big problem in the business.
Yeah, for Latin America, yes.
Okay, it's interesting what you say about that. Okay, you've been using GSMExchange. You're relatively new member with us, so that's why it's very important to hear your feedback, because you never have a second chance to make a first impression. So tell us a bit more, what feature or service on GSMExchange you find the most beneficial for your business?
I mean, on GSMExchange, we've been.
You can criticize as well.
Yeah. So about 1 year, almost going to be 1 year that we've been on, and it has, helped us in expanding, seeing the new markets, different product that's moving that we need to buy or sell. Whatever's in demand, we see the requests and.
So like the real-time capacity, yes, to have to put your finger on the pulse of the market, in other words.
Yeah, we get a scope of the market.
Okay, well, that's all good. We'll keep up the good work. Thank you very much for being an exhibitor with us. Thank you, Sonny.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot. This was Dilyan from GSM Exchange TradeZone CeBIT 2013.